Okay.
Hare Krishna, Kia ora, Namaste. Okay, I'm Jayanti and I'm going to continue from where Abhay left off. Never done live shows before, so it's a bit for me. Okay, so what I've done is already made a paste. I've blended up the banana stem along with a little bit of desiccated coconut. So you can use fresh coconut or you can use frozen coconut, but desiccated. And you blend that up with some curry leaves, green chili, and cumin. So I'll give you some quantities. We're actually making this for a big crowd this afternoon, so that's why I've got a lot of quantity, but I'll tell you how much to do for maybe 4 people, so that'll be easier for you. So anyhow, so we are blending up the curry leaves, the chilies, the cumin, and the coconut along with the banana stem, and we end up with a mixture like this. So if you like more spice, you can put a little bit of black pepper, or you can even use dry red chilies. Our chilies are not that hot, so I have added a little bit of dry red chili. Now, over here, once you have that ready, in our pot, we've got oil. So you can use ghee, but because I'm going to be using yogurt also in this dish, I prefer not to mix the ghee and the yogurt because it's kind of cold, and if you have leftovers, you put it in the fridge and the ghee is going to be all solidified. So I usually try to use oil, so either coconut oil, which is not my first choice again because I'm using yogurt, but I've used sesame oil here. So that sesame oil is heated up, so I'm going to put some mustard seeds. So this is black mustard seeds that I'm using. The main thing is regarding using yogurt for vegans. Well, if you don't want to use the yogurt, just cut it out, and you can just put some lemon juice at the end when your curry is finished. So while that's sputtering, I'm going to put some fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds give a little bit of bitter taste. Any food to be palatable and digested properly, you need 6 tastes according to Ayurveda. So the bitter taste comes from here, and the 6 tastes are sweet, salty, hot, sour, bitter, and astringent. So the astringent is going to come from your banana stem. The bitter is coming from the fenugreek. Your sour taste is coming from your yogurt. And for the sweet, we'll add a little bit of jaggery, which is basically cooked down sugar cane juice, which you can get from Indian shops. I'm also going to add some hing, which is asafoetida. It's great for digestion. So you can see the spices are sputtering very nicely. And it's ready. So I'm going to drop I'm going to put this paste in. Okay, there's a bit of a volcano there. So there you go, that's being mixed up. And I'm just going to allow this to cook for maybe about 5-10 minutes. So I've already added salt in this paste, so I'm not going to put salt in here. So give it a good stir, everything's mixed up nicely. And while that's bubbling away, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the stir fry curry. So for that, I'm going to take a little pot. And for this, I'm going to use some of our nice homemade ghee. That's how it looks. So put a little bit of ghee there, maybe about a tablespoon. And here I already have my banana stem cut up in little pieces. It's being soaked in some whey water. You can soak it in some lemon juice, or you could soak it in buttermilk, yogurt water. The reason we do that is so that the banana stem doesn't start going black. So I've drained that out. And I'm going to put the spice mix now here. So once again, South Indians really eat a lot of mustard seeds, I guess. So this mustard seeds again in the ghee. And this time we'll also use some urad dal. So this is one kind of a lentil. So this is black lentil there, and I'm just going to put some of that. Gives you a bit of protein from your dal. And once again, the asafoetida. So this is really very simple and so yummy. One of the things to watch out for is in your banana stem. Once you cut down your banana stem, the sooner you use it, you will find you don't get as much fiber. I mean, I think, or maybe it could also be something to do with the variety of the banana, which causes the stem. Some stems have a lot of fiber, and this one, I mean, there is a lot of fiber anyway, but when I say a lot of fiber, what I mean is, when you cut, you'll get a lot of fiber this way. So to make the stir fry, if you get a lot of fiber this way, it becomes very difficult to eat as well. So this one is not so much, and it was really easy to cut, and I'm sure this curry will turn out really nice. Okay, so now this is sputtering, and we wait for the urad dal to go slightly brown. And in the meantime, this curry is bubbling away, so that's all right. So now you can see this is brown. Just show me. And I'm going to drop this in there. And I'm using a little bit of turmeric just to give it some color. And to absorb the properties of the turmeric, we usually use pepper to go with it. And in this case, anyway, the spice is coming only from the pepper. So I've got pepper, turmeric, and then some salt. And that's it. So once you stir that up and let it cook for maybe about 5 minutes, and your curry is done. The stir fry is done. And now coming back to this, the curry, I'm going to add some yogurt in it. So I'll add about a cup of yogurt. I'm just being lazy. I mean, if you want to do the right thing, you would actually put this yogurt in a separate container and whip it up a bit just to smoothen it, I guess. But I don't do those kind of things. I'm a little bit lazy. So I'm just going to use 1.5 cups of yogurt for that much amount. And let this cook for another 5 minutes and your curry is done. So it goes really well with just plain rice, and maybe you can have some papadums on the side, which is very yummy. And it's such a healthy dish, and I can actually speak from experience because I've had some kidney issues in terms of having a stone, and this banana stem is the best cure for kidney stones.
It actually dissolved the stone in you, right?
I'm not sure about that, but
it disappeared, right? The doctors couldn't find it.
No, they couldn't find it, yeah. So thanks to the neighbors, because at that time we didn't have banana. We had just put it in the ground and we were still not ready to harvest any banana stems. So some of the neighbors gave us some banana stem, and it's really, really helpful, yeah. So I've chopped here some moringa leaves and some turmeric leaves. So turmeric leaves give a very nice flavor, and also, of course, you have the properties of the turmeric. And that's it. Your curry is done.
But you could use coriander leaves or parsley or anything as a garnish alternatively, couldn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Even if you didn't have any garnish, it was perfectly fine. I mean, the curry itself is very flavorsome without having to put any other garnish also in it. So there you go, your curry is done. That's your curry ready. Your stir fry ready, and that's your curry ready.
So there you go, you've learnt 2 ways of using banana stem.
Yeah, so the only thing is, make sure that, when I'm making smaller quantities, I use a blender like the NutriBullet, but you still need to add enough water while making the paste, because it can be quite, it's tough grinding. So don't put it in some grinder which is not strong enough. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoy those 2 recipes. Please try it out and let us know how you go. Thank you very much. Namaste. Hare Krishna.